So, it's all come down to this. A hat, a mustache, and a baseball bat. Welcome back to A Hat in Time. By the way, this is another very rare hat you could get. I just got it doing a rift on my regular save. And previously, we did. Well, Hat Kid did. I didn't do anything. The entire ship is now several feet underwater. Several dozens of feet underwater. We're not allowed on cruises anymore. Shocking everybody. Well, that was a fun vacation, but we have to get ready for a boss battle. But we're gonna go back in time a little bit. There is one rift I want to do. It's the blue rift. Previously, we did that rift. That rift was a big pain in the butt. We're gonna go here. Bon Voyage, it's too far away. Ship shape, no chores. We're gonna go back to rock the boat. We're crashing it twice. The ship's so nice, we gotta crash it twice. Actually, it drops us off at the pool lounge, and that's pretty close to the residential area where the rift is hiding. So that just makes it easier to get to. Oh, that again. Seems to be only this level that does it. It's just weird. We didn't speak to this guy before.
How's it going, dudette? The view up here's like wild, huh?
Sure is. I saw that timepiece that we got.
Those icebergs are pretty big. But don't worry, I read a pamphlet that says this boat, like, can't sink at all.
It's written on the side.
Like the one in that movie, you know? About the boat that, like, couldn't sink. Never did see the end of that one.
Oh, they lived happily ever after. I think this is the sink that was talked about in Cooking Cat's cat tube video. Remember the one that sank? Ah, good. It's nice and close to the blue rift. It's just right over here. There's Mafia Boss, that big jerk. He will never get a conclusion. We're just gonna do this rift real quick. Especially since it gives me an additional chance to get my chicken hat. At least something very rare. This one requires Dweller Mask for the most part. And chainsaws! And fire! Are you ready to burn in fire, Hat Kid? This is what you get for sinking a boat. So welcome to the balcony time rift. You got shields or something in the way now. You would think you could break these, but not quite. What you can do is, sometimes you could slide under them. I think no bonk helps here. But you're intended on doing stuff like that. It's a little iffy, though. It's very iffy. I'm tempted on turning on no bonk. You know what? We'll do just that. We don't really need magnet here. So we'll go with the no bonk badge. That way we could just slide under these things. I guess you could say this is the no bonk level. Don't get buzzsawed. Don't fall into a bottomless pit. We already had enough of that in the last time rift. Could baseball bat these things though. Remember, you cannot dive upon a burning bird. It's illegal. In every single state. All 105 of them. There's also states in bird country. One for each species, except for those ones that we don't talk about. Alright, we can't get to the timepiece just yet. We need to take a scenic trip. It's a good thing I have Mad Hatter. But that way we could quickly revive against anything. Oh, revive? What kind of word is that? Oh no, you got buzzsawed! Hat Kid, how could you? And therefore, Hat Kid committed Sudoku. Committed? What is this English today? I have an English fail today. I think I might be tired. Alright, let's not get buzzsawed again. Also, catch yourself on this. So we can keep sliding. We don't have magnet equipped, so I kinda have to be more precise on that whole heart thing. Also, time stop hat. Need that to get through the flames. Hold on a second. Someone had to interject something at me real quick. Back to buzzsaws and fire. I hope you enjoy both, because they got plenty. And they want to share it with you. That was a panic time stop. I just had to stop time. I was compelled to. I wanted that heart too. This devil's kinda dangerous. Kind of really dangerous. Oh, this kinda reminds me of a slower version of that time rift that we just did. One of the puzzles had stairs that rotated and had flame jets on them. It was one of the harder ones. It's the one I didn't do. I got killed on it every single time I attempted it. I guess the barrel rolling castle towers are like your best bet. Mission completed! That's one extra timepiece for the road. Now, come on, give me that chicken hat. I think I deserve it. No, that's not it. Let's try again. No, that's not it. Come on! Ah. I do have gambling. I have gambling to do. I think we have enough rift tokens for one gamble. One final try at the thing that I want. The thing I deserve through this whole adventure. If I deserve anything else, I deserve that. Yes, we could gamble once. Since we'll be heading back to the main area anyway to go to the attic, we might as well stop in. Don't need no bunk anymore. What I have here? Magnet. Eventually we'll be getting rid of Grapple Hook because it does you no good on the final boss. One last gamble. Let's see it happen. Let's make the magic happen. That's not magic. That's kinda magic, but not the magic I'm looking for. I'm looking for the good stuff. Give me your strongest potions, potion seller. No, I'm not worthy of his strongest potions. They're too powerful for me. Instead we get the Blood Moon. Oh, vampiric. But we're going with regular Hat Kid today. Not even Pizza Hat Kid, just regular Hat Kid. We're ready to battle with Mustache Kid. In her Bowser Castle that we could see out the window. She's been busy. Time's End, the finale. With that smug jerk. I'm gonna knock that mustache right off your face. Yep, that's a Bowser Castle if I've ever seen one. Say hello to Corona Mountain. Hopefully it's a lot less annoying. What is all these people doing here? Take a number? I don't want to wait that long. Cooking Cat, what are you doing here?
I've been in hot kitchens before, but this is something else. I don't know how you're not breaking a sweat, but I'm really cooking. Maybe you can skip the queue and find out who's the head chef here, kid.
That's a good idea. How about you give me one of those GoPros so I can take some video for you? The Rams are here? Sheep? The Mafia's here. Mafia boss again.
Oh, it's so hot out here, my liquid is almost boiling.
Final bosses, am I right?
The boss will get us out of this.
Owls?
DJ grooves his
Moon
ass
penguins?
high.
Who are you? Who is this guy? I don't remember seeing him in the game.
Look, kid, I gotta be frank. Of all the places I've been visiting, this is unquestionably the worst.
Then why did you come here?
You've gotta go in there and show that girl who's boss, so that I can get back on the moon. The moon was much more fun than this. I believe in you, kid.
Well, we have a new cruise idea after this. We're gonna crash a rocket ship into the moon.
Fellow alleged criminal, there are very many of us.
In hindsight, maybe I could have.
Even the dwellers are here.
I'm really not getting to work on time.
We'll burn together soon, soon.
You're not helping.
We are all here for crimes. Allegedly. What alleged crime did you commit, fellow criminal?
Well, I don't know. She worked with an Yakuza, she's the boss of the Mafia now, she sank a ship.
What legal term would you use to describe your crime?
I think the proper term for her kind of evil is very simple and 4 letters that I can't spell. The violent crime of Peck.
I see. So, this is the face of...
And that's our screenshot. Thank you.
I've never done a crime in my life.
Conductor, what are you doing here?
You're here too, lass? What is this place? I've never broken a law in me life.
Also, you're next to that guy that's not supposed to be here.
Oh, whoever they are, I'm nae gonna be judged by some mustached, heartless, hood-wearing, statue-posing, castle-dwelling, ticket-giving picnic!
Oh, my. Well, actually, I agree with this one. He said everything I needed to say. Thanks, conductor. And DJ Grooves is over here.
Good to see you, darling. Nice to know I'm not the only superstar waiting around this tawdry place. Slide on up past those doors and find out who's calling the shots, won't you?
You got it. And maybe we'll explode her with our money. Speaking of money, there's no, Yakuza around here.
What are we being judged for?
Or uwu seals.
All our movies were wholesome action flicks.
Very wholesome. Like explosions. Yeah, the uwu seal should definitely be in the front of the line. You know what crime they committed. Crimes against the English language. Alright, for the sake of all these people, we're going to time stop your butt in the next week. Look at that. This is what she thinks of herself. This is why we didn't give her timepieces. We knew this was gonna happen. So it's definitely a Bowser's Castle situation. Got plenty of enemies to deal with in here. Well, we got epic music playing. Of course there's gonna be platforming challenges. Why wouldn't there be? Just gonna take that real quick. Luckily we don't get hit by the lava as it's coming up out of the ground. Or out of the lava. Also, you can get some bonus pawns here if you feel like it. Dweller, would you just stop committing Sudoku? Thank you. Yeah, you get nothing for pawns for that. I'm kind of trying to skip the rest of them.
Give me your backup line ticket.
Also, these are the attack owls that we saw in the other thing. This is where they came from. They want our higher number ticket. They don't want to go meet Mustache Kid. Actually, we should trade. We definitely want to go meet Mustache Kid. Mustache Kid is a huge jerk, and we hate her the most. She's a big poopy jerk. Oh, I needed an apple for this, didn't I? I need a body for the ghost. I forgot all about that mechanic. Alright, we'll just wait for the next one. Luckily, we can still double jump while we're holding things. Nope, never mind. This is different. Before we were able to double jump. I wonder if she has enough Rift tokens to gamble some more. It'll be a great conclusion. Oh, by the way, Big Cannon hurt. Big Cannon dangerous. Time Stop hat good. Well, that's one section out of the way at least. So many puns in here. If you're kinda hurting for money, it wouldn't hurt to go in here. We'll just avoid all of the burning birds, thank you. Until it's time to Dweller Mask, of course. He'll go this way.
We criminals can feel relief. We have not committed.
Man, Hackid, you are so in for it. You committed so much Peck through this game. Just way too much. And that's an example of killing a cannonball by jumping on it. Right there. No, we don't want any. Thank you. We're good. Dwellers are kind of masochistic, we get it. Luckily, our powers don't make us masochistic. We can go right through those chains, too. Unfortunately, Hat Kid gets a little bit stunned if she lands on fire. Heart pieces? Heart buns, please? Need them in a hurry now. I think I see some ahead. More sliding! Don't slide in the lava. And they took our hat. You see, those cats committed crimes. They deserve to be here. And I guess what it would assume be heck. Stop throwing paperwork at us. We solved this with diving. I figures the best way to fight with a bird is air-to-air combat. But apparently that gate really likes birds. That's why he was in our way. He just wanted to take a better look at me. Sorry, Hat Kid. That was an extra puzzle for you. Mashers! Now you're just stealing from the Bowser playbook. Those are basically thwomps. We got big, cheap goat fellas. Let's not get burned on fire again. That's very wise advice. And I never learned the names of those Tanuki fellas. The raccoons. This sounds like a job for Time Stop at. Okay, never mind. Oh, why aren't you? I mean, you're going to be required to do it sooner or later. It's a conductor's movie, after all. This will do nicely. Kinda got grazed a little bit, but it got a little warm. That's all. Really wishing this camera was able to look down somehow. I'll time stop these smashers. Then time stop Mustache Kid right in the face. Here we go. Might not have my chicken hat, but we'll show her style.
I didn't punch old man for like 2 days straight that one time.
Oh wow! What a touching story! Just kidding. Bad guy, next!
Ah, I would have let him go.
I said next!
It's us again. How are you doing?
Oh, it's you. You've been kinda a selfish little pest, but you haven't actually stood in my way. You get to go on. You're a good guy, I guess.
What about when we refused you the timepieces? Also, where'd you get all of these from?
Go on! You get to live!
Well, we want to beat you up.
Next!
Come on, Hakia, let's go get her. Wait a second. Where are you going? I mean, we do have the fuel to go home. We could just leave her. She's not worth it. She's not worth it. Heck it, are you sad? Are you running away in fear?
Really? You're leaving? Not even going to put up a fight? Pathetic.
That's anticlimactic. Heck it, what were you thinking? All that stuff we went through. We defeated, like, literally Satan. Wow, this is the bad ending. Hat Kid gave up. She went home and let Mustache Kid make a heck on Earth. No, we can't stand for this. Justice is calling. Hold on again. Apparently, I didn't pick late enough to start recording, so the phone calls wouldn't start happening. Back to mustache murder. We do not approve of you, good sir.
Excuse me!
I mean, good madam.
Don't you dare get anywhere near me. I don't think you quite understand who's in charge, little missy.
We are with the Mafia?
You know, I was willing to forgive you. I once thought we were gonna be best buds. But nope, you turned out to be rotten and selfish. Save the planet from bad guys? Psh, Who needs that, am I right?
Hey, Pot, stop calling the kettle black.
Look at all I've done without you. I've restored justice. I am the justice. No more bad guys. Ever.
Okay, settle down there, Kira.
I don't need you. This planet doesn't need you. Nobody will miss you, and nobody will care.
I think that's fighting words.
You are the bad guy, and I'll show you how this justice system deals with bad guys.
Yeah, you and whose time stop hat? It's time for the battle, and we got laser beams. Oh, she's fast. She's real fast. Nope, we got baseball bat for you. Ah, and lasers. Who says lasers don't home? This laser beamer. Who are you trying to punch with that, huh? Oh, stop throwing those. Our laser is big and powerful. I see your Schwartz is as strong as ours.
She can get lost! Mustached Girl is not welcome here. Mafia say get lost!
That's right, get lost! No one wants you here. Isn't that right, big lad?
Seems to be a consensus to me.
This alternate reality stinks. Get lost!
Get lost! Ain't that right, gang? Get lost! Get lost!
Yeah, get lost!
The power of friendship. Kinda. We don't like Snatcher.
What? But I'm fixing everything. No more bad guys. Why can't you see that I'm doing this for all of us?
You don't know at least two of those were bad guys. Well, any side on our side is our side, right? Any of my enemy?
How can you stand behind these people? They're crooks, criminals, and you're helping them.
Define helping.
This ends now.
Now it's time for the real boss battle. Don't get hit with timepieces. She's throwing them like they're out of style. And they're not rewinding time for some reason. Oh, by the way, bitrate is about to go insane. So this is the true battle with Mustache Kid. We got lasers too, kid. Don't mess with us. How about this? Ah, I timed it too soon. I just want to shoot you with a laser beam! Let us shoot you with a laser beam! Whoa. Well, that was dangerous. Come on, do more. Thank you. We can throw grenades, too. That's also an option available to us. But this is kind of cheap. Especially with Time Stop Hat. We can just stay nice far away from her. And we won't get hit by any of her attacks. When you can aim it properly, of course. She does move away if we get too close to her.
Little hat kid can't even hit evil Mustache Girl. We have to help.
Well, actually, we can hit her. We got lasers.
You got it, lad. Let's give her something she can jab at, that little red nuisance, so she'll get lost.
Teamwork.
Let's roll. Little girl, give us a shove right into that red lass's ugly mug.
The conductor has the Mafia Ball attack. I didn't know about that. Well, that means we can roll this ball right into her while she's doing her laser beam attack. Or pretty much any time the ball is available. This is what I said about Time Stop Hat being pretty darn good. Hey, shield! She has a shield now! Don't you dare. Don't home in on that. She's actually pretty good with the homing on that attack, so it's good to time stop. Don't do it cheap, dude. Or goat man. Whatever you are, the Moo Moo man. Create what? Oh, bombs. Thank you. Snatcher, you're doing something good for us for once. Oh, she's pretending to be a toilet. Well, maybe we shouldn't get exploded by it. I forget which one's the B button. There we go. And we gotta throw that at her. But we can't really do that while she's doing that kind of thing. There we go. Shield down. Now she could be... Oh. Drat. Another bomb, please. Thank you. Did I hit that? I hit that. You can't punch through a dive like that. It's impossible. And receive laser. That shield ain't working for you now. Stop giving yourself an extra shield. That ain't gonna work. Time stop really is your best hat here. That's what I was hoping she would do before. Laser beam not too effective here. Especially when she starts pretending to be toilet. Whoa! That's a dangerous laser! Hey, stop killing the innocent bystanders, you evil villain!
Oh, when Mafia explode, Mafia drop pawns. This gives Mafia an idea. Little Hat Girl need help to turn back time. If Mafia explode, Little Hat Girl get useful pawns. Mafia has to explode to save world.
Yes, minion, explode for your boss.
What? Plan is crazy. Hello, Mafia. No worry. If Little Girl succeed, Mafia come back when time rewinds. Now, punch me with all your might, fellow Mafia. No hesitation. Red-hooded girl, get lost!
Everybody's committing Sudoku now.
Hat Girl, here, take these!
Oh good, we needed those.
Those Mafia lads. So foolishly brave. But what's the point of living if I ain't got me train anyway? Alright, DJ Grooves. The two of us are gonna help this little hat lass. Get ready for a mean punch. And you aim for my face. That's my weak spot.
Don't do it, guys.
This angry red lass needs to get lost.
They're gonna do it. Well, all the major characters are now dying. Well, those aren't major. They really should just go away. What about Goat Dude?
What is this? If everyone disappears but me, then I'd be all alone. Bad guys, stop it!
Didn't you want to get rid of them?
No, you're the bad guy. Get lost!
We don't need a hero. Get lost.
Get lost!
Wow, that was kind of out of character.
My powers are disappearing?
And we got all of them. Now it's time for Super Instinct Hack Kid. It doesn't matter if we get hit. We're immediately getting more pawns. So we're effectively invincible here. We can just laser beam to our heart's content. Right through her laser beams. Stop that. Dodging lasers, that's illegal. Also, she's throwing timepieces all over the place here. It's kind of a hat piece cascade. Still got those time hits. Laser hits. Time lasers. Now, it's a good thing we got unlimited pawns here. You know what, we're just gonna go with dives. They're the easiest way to hurt her. And make her get lost. Without us getting lost in the process. Baseball bats are also a good idea. Oh, you know what? Explosions! I knew we had that money for a reason! Oh, that's the mega timepiece. There's gotta be at least 50 of them in there. Eh? That is what you get. That is... I want to laser her butt. There we go. Ah, I thought it would home in on her. I'm just gonna assume that hit her. You've been playing too much Super Mario Galaxy, Hat Kid. Well, the adventure is over. Time has been rewound. We got rid of Bowser Castle. Or Mustache Castle. Even the door is fine. I'd say this is a good job well done. There's that jerk. Well, I guess I should go get my things. This really is my stop. What you thinking there, Hat Kid? I mean, we got plenty. We got at least 50. Not counting whatever Mustache Kid has going on. We could always spare one. It wouldn't hurt. Actually, yes it would. She's a megalomaniac, and she deserves what she got. Heck with it. She screwed the pooch! She got all crazy just over one. The Mafia is gonna have to stay. Oh, we really did get 50. I was a good guess on that. Guess I mean we have about 100 in there. Considering the ones that she found. Why is this planet full of timepieces? Well, see you later, Hat Kid. It's been a good adventure. More DLC? It's the Empress, isn't it? She found out where we were orbiting. How are you guys surviving?
Don't leave us.
Hey, kiddo. Let's make another contract.
No, I've seen your death wishes, and I don't want it.
Oh, don't you dare leave, lass!
Well, I mean, Conductor is on the level.
Let's watch our movie, darling.
He's been in the movie. Sorry, she has to go home. To wherever she's from. Where is she from? I might as well hop out here too, Hat Kid. I'm sure I could survive in the vacuum of space for a little bit. I mean, they do it. And she was never seen again. A bit of a tearjerker ending for the Hat Kid. Kind of open-ended, too. Like, where does she end up next? With her extra fuel and all that. What is her home planet like? I was kind of thinking about this, like a Hat in Time 2. A Hat's Out of Time. Where she goes back to her home planet. And it's just like a whole bunch of alien kids that get their powers from certain articles of clothing. Like you have a Hat Kid and a Bow Kid, Arcade Kid, Shirt Kid, stuff like that. And it turns out she was kind of like Invader Zim or Stitch. And they just kind of like sent her out to do something because she's such a menace. That's my idea anyway. Use for breakfast. You could free to take that one. I will give it to you. I loan it to you. Yeah, right. Like I'm popular enough for Gears of Breakfast to actually notice this. But here's all the adventures we've been on. My favorite level, Deadbird Studios. It really is my favorite level. Next to, I guess maybe the cruise, even though the Ooh Seals. Yakuza Metro wasn't that bad. Mafia Town is just kind of middle. As he guessed, Alpine Skyline is like dead last. Subcon is a little low on the list though, because I just don't like those whole sections where you have to be up in the trees to look for secrets and all that. I just didn't enjoy that part. I mean, at least Snatcher's boss fight was interesting. It was more casual, and he also had the spooky with Queen Vanessa there. It is referenced in Death Wish a lot that him and Vanessa had a thing together. He used to be the prince after all. I even went back and got the other storybook page, I think, from that one, so I could complete the storybook, and it shows the prince going evil. Oh yeah, that bird. Not much to do with that bird, considering. It was just asleep like the entire time we've seen it. There was some spectral goat fellas there. Did I finally get that right? Still, this level really had no sense or point. Why did the flowers start blooming? Where is that in the lore? We need to understand why the flowers are bad news besides the fact that they mind control people. And this is why I decided to do the final boss last, because even if you didn't do the cruise, it still shows you this scene with all the Uwu seals and the captain and the boat and all that. There's Snatcher's box. We never seen Snatcher on the cruise. He was just in his box this whole time. How did he get back to Subcon? He wasn't on the boat either. I do like the music in this game a bit too. Especially the main theme. It's all adventurous. Man, that ending was shocking, wasn't it? And finally, Yakuza Metro. With the impossibly good animations. You can tell they did this at the end of their production cycle for Hat in Time, because the animations are just so much better. Especially when Empress was talking in the cutscenes, she actually looked like she was talking instead of it's just stock. Of course, the regular times, of course, she had like a stock animation for talking. But in like the full CGI stuff, it was pretty good. And let's not forget the kitten trains. So that was a Hat in Time. It had a lot of people kickstarted. I don't have my notes on hand. Also, those letters are running together. Some of the people you talk to in the line over at Time's End, some of the Mafia have their text going right out of the text box. It's a little jarring. This game isn't perfect. It wasn't perfectly made. The camera needed work, but how do you fix 3D platformer camera? Even the Marios had that problem. Especially Odyssey, and Galaxy had a few of them. Of course 64, but 64 was kind of the prototype of this whole thing, wasn't it? It just seems to be, like, genetic. So I won't complain too much about that. Just some graphical quirks, some text quirks. Now that's the end for Hat Kid. I don't know if Gears for Breakfast wills it. We'll see Hat Kid again in some other wacky adventure. But the next platformer I intend on doing is Psychonauts 2, maybe. Otherwise, she's just gonna sleep her way back home. And that screen will stay there for as long as you need. So, you have to actually manually quit. So, this was A Hat in Time. Brought to you by Gears for Breakfast. And I was ArmoredChocobo. Next video will not be the gloves section. I have something seasonal for autumn in mind that was referred to me on another Chocobo, so it was already Chocobo approved before I even got to look at it. I thought it was good enough. It's pretty short, too. And then we will move on to Hylix, which is strange in a different way. Good night, folks.